We've got Christian Schulz, who's a senior economist at Berenberg Bank, joining us on the phone line from London. Christian, the European markets have opened in the red once again, as everyone was expecting. But what would be the key triggers you'd be looking for this week?
Well, this week will be a very important week in Europe. We have, first of all, short-term triggers. Since the crisis at the moment is focused on Spain, we're looking at Spanish auctions tomorrow in bills and then on Thursday in bonds. Any sign of a buyer strike emerging will really confirm that this current market panic, it is not just about opinions and rumors, but more about a fundamental problem that Spain has, and that is that it's currently completely reliant on domestic banks purchasing government bonds. Now, so that's going to be an important data point this week. Another one are the leading indicators for Germany. We have the IFO index coming out and also the ZEW index, so investor confidence and business confidence. If these indices both take a hit to the negative, that could be further negative signs for Europe that it might be slipping back into recession or staying in recession for a prolonged period of time. So leading indicators and the auctions in Spain, I think, are the key figures that we're watching this week here.
Right. Afternoon, Christian, if you could just tell us, in light of this and plus the comments coming out from the ECB policymakers saying that the worst of the crisis is over, that individual governments must now act to remove any further risk. In light of all of this, how do you believe the European markets are likely to trend for the week?
Well, the worst is not really over. The ECB has, of course, shown that it has the tools in its hands to end a market panic. It has proved in December with the huge liquidity injections that it knows what to do and that it's ready to do what is necessary to stop panics. But what these weeks show is that we have another panic and that the ECB might have to, or will maybe be forced to do something again. Now, this week is probably going to be very volatile. These auctions, Spanish auctions, are probably going to not go very well, so they might feed more panic. And the ECB is unlikely to act this week. In fact, the ECB might point to the governments once again, that is more to the governments to do something, and the governments won't be as fast in acting as the ECB can. We have French elections on Sunday, so people will be focusing on that. It looks as though the socialists are going to win there, which again is not an extremely positive sign for Europe.
Right.
And we have the IMF meeting. So there's enough sources for rumors, and I think it's going to be a very volatile week.